And joining us now to break down the Biden administration's immigration overhaul is San Diego-based attorney Alex Ozols. Alex has been named one of the top 10 attorneys in California, one of the top 100 trial lawyers in America. Thank you for your time tonight here on NewsNation.
Thank you.
Alex, the first wave of asylum seekers is expected next week. It will take a while to process those 25,000 people. Why are there so many people waiting in Mexico, and who exactly are they? Are these individuals from all over, or just Mexico, Central America? Where are they from?
Yeah, so a lot of these individuals are actually from Central America, and there's around 25,000 of them. The reason why that they're on the other side of the border is because the Trump administration had the Remain in Mexico policy. And this policy came up in around 2019 is when they put it into place. And since 2019, each and every day, there's more and more asylum seekers. So now there's around 25,000 total. And the Biden administration is saying, hey, we need to start processing these. We need to do something with these, because a lot of these people, they're from Central America, for example. They're in Mexico. They don't know anyone there. They don't have any family, and they're getting in very dangerous situations.
How much do we know about the process? We mentioned 25,000 waiting. The thought process is maybe a couple hundred a day, maybe a few hundred a week. How many people are they going to be able to process, and what's the time frame to get all of them into the United States?
So they're opening 2 border crossings for this. They haven't said which ones yet. The thought process would be El Paso and San Ysidro. They're looking to process about 300 cases per day. And they're going to do these by priority. So the people who have the most serious cases are the people who've been waiting the longest. They're the people that are going to go first. And with that, they're going to try and do 300 per day. And each person that comes in is going to get tested for COVID. And they're going to have to undergo any other background checks. But I mean, it's going to be quite the process. They're going to try and do 300 per day, and they currently have 25,000 total.
What happens when these people enter into asylum here in the United States? Alex, where do they go?
Yeah, so that's going to be a tough question. So the Biden administration has said they're not going to put them in detention centers. They said it's going to be some sort of an alternative detention. I know from being in San Diego that there's churches or there's local organizations that usually help out. So when these people enter, there would be an asylum official that will adjudicate their case and tell them whether it's been accepted or it's been denied. If it's been denied and they're already in the country, then they go in front of a judge. But these people are going to be in the country for quite a long period of time. The average asylum case takes 800 days. And in some states, it takes 12 to 1,300 days to adjudicate them.
Obviously, this is a hot button issue. And as we've talked about the wall that President Trump was so focused on, immigration, migrant workers is a big, big deal. What does this do? This new wave, this thought process with the Biden administration, what does it do to this hot button issue?
Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me, oh, so everyone's going to come to the border and there's these caravans coming to the border now because they're all getting in because of asylum. That's not the case whatsoever. You need to think, all of these people, these have been asylum cases that are adding up for the last 2 years. These are cases that have already been in progress, or people have already filled out all this paperwork. If anyone came to the US right now, their case would go to the back of the line behind the 25,000 other cases. So this is good for these people seeking asylum. If they need asylum, that's something that the U.S. believes is very important, and they're going to grant it and they're going to get asylum. But for anyone who thinks that this is just immediately 25,000 people coming through the border, that's not the case at all.
Great insight right there, Alex Ozols. Thank you so much.
Thanks.